I don't think there's any formula for doing it right, but and I think in general, I like that philosophy. I like the idea, not first proposed, but I think clarified in recent times by Bill Perkins, who wrote the book Die with Zero, who was like, if you are going to give your kids money, and I know this might a little bit contradict what we just previously talked about, if you are going to give your kids money, give it to them when they need it, which is probably their 30s and 40s, when they're starting to build a family of their own. The idea of I'm going to make you wait until I die, at which time you might be 70 and then you can have all of it, is a weird philosophy. It's the most common philosophy, but it's kind of a weird philosophy where, and I will acknowledge again that this can, and I still don't know what my wife and I are going to do with our kids, but if you can help them buy a house when they're 30, that is going to give them a much greater boost in life than if they get $1 million when they're 75 after you die. Why do I have to do it? Charlie says, because if you don't, they will hate you. And I think there's some truth to that, not just for the billionaire families, but I think there's some truth to that too, that I think there can be a lot of animosity. And I understand the animosity of a 40-year-old working their butt off and struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, while their parents are, just to make up an example, retired in Florida playing golf every day. I understand why that creates a little bit of ill feelings. And the parents basically being like, oh, well, one day this is going to be yours. And the kid being like, I would appreciate if that day were now. Very complicated topic. I don't think there's any formula for doing it right, but and I think in general, I like that philosophy.